That's to pay homage to all the COVID-19 victims, family members, first responders, doctors, nurses, paramedics. We're all innocent. From all around the world, we're all innocent. I guess Antarctica doesn't have any COVID victims at all. Of course not, because it's too cold there for the germs. I think it's going to stay safe. Saw that on the internet today that there's no cases of COVID-19 or coronavirus or anything in Antarctica, so that's great. But anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I'll do that. Today's Saturday, September 12th, 2020. What's going on? Same shit, different day, man. Same shit, different day. Democrats and Republicans are bitching. People are killing each other in Chicago. Hey, what's going on, Sandra? I think just either this morning or yesterday in Chicago, there was 2 killings and 4 people got shot at a party. It's kind of fucked up. Got to do the Saturday in the Park freaking song. It's getting old. Saturday in the Park sounds like the 4th of July. People shooting, stabbing, looting. Nobody even knows the reason why. Saturday in the Park sounds like the 4th of July. Is that a woman or an androgynous guy? Saturday in the Park sounds like the 4th of July. There's a man selling ice. Screams, $20 a gram. Saturday in the Park sounds like the 4th of July. People line up just to get high. Saturday in the Park, how many people are going to die? Saturday in the Park sounds like the 4th of July. Saturday in the Park. The man dressed in blue shakes his head as he walks by. That's a sad song, man. That is sad. But it's a true song. Chicago's shitty, man. Anyway, let's go to the lighter side of stuff. We need to get our shit together. It's black on black violence, people. Black on black. You're too stupid to fucking realize that. The lady, what's her name? Lori Lightfoot or whatever from Chicago. She needs to fix that shit. Same with the people in fucking San Francisco. I don't want to get down on the Democrats. Republicans are just as bad. But when they can't control their cities and the National Guard or whatever has to come in, there's a problem. The mayor should have took care of that problem prior, before Trump bringing in the troops. It's sad, sad, sad. But Pelosi and Lightfoot, what are they doing? They're doing their hair. Didn't their parents, the mom or the older sister, teach them how to do their hair? Didn't they teach them anything? Look at me. Look at my hair. I did my own hair. Hey, I look pretty nice, man. I should run for politician. But anyway, let's go to the lighter side of stuff. Went to my garden today, and these are red jalapenos. I didn't even know jalapenos came in red. Kind of blew me away, but I grew these. They look pretty tasty, huh? And I check it on the internet. When they got lines in them, that's when they're supposed to be picked. See that? I didn't know that. Hold it up. But as soon as the weather got cold, everything turned red. I got red bell peppers, red jalapeno peppers, red chili peppers. Let's see if I can find a black one in here. Yeah, see that one didn't quite turn. You know what I'm saying? You can see it's still green in it or whatever. But really is oh, here you go. See that one? Still green. I didn't know it was green until I picked it because it was like that. And then when I snapped it off, thing. But that's not too bad. I don't know if red jalapenos are better than green jalapenos. I don't know. I've never had red jalapenos. But I guess they're harder to get. All you do is just keep them on the vine a little bit longer. But here's some other stuff that I grew. Look at that one, man. That sucker's probably about a foot long. You want to see something even bigger? It's freaking about as big as a squash. This is a cucumber. It probably weighs about a pound, man. Could you imagine that being a dill pickle? I remember we used to go to the theaters and stuff. You'd get dill pickles for like 50 cents, 60 cents. Big old pickle. You're going out with your daughter? Where are you going? But yeah, could you imagine having a dill pickle this big? You know, sometimes you go to a restaurant and you cut it. They have dill pickles cut in quarters. You know, they give you like a quarter slice. That thing would take up the whole platter. You know, just a quarter of this. This is huge. I don't know if you can really see how big it is, but it's about a foot long, at least. You know. But I also got plums. Got plums everywhere, man. Those are from the ones I picked about a week ago. Not a week, but we're starting to rise up. They should have community gardens everywhere. You know, they should. My friend across the street, he called some of his friends over there, Hispanic, Catholics, or whatever, and he shared his crops with somebody. And like in a couple of weeks, I told him, I talked to him this morning, he can come over and pick some plums because I got like, I don't know, probably 6, 8, 10 plum trees, and they'll probably go to waste or whatever. Cool. That's good. Watch the sunset here in the here on the states, or they call it mainland. It's sad because even here it's a little bit smoky. Not bad, but it sucks. So was the grass there really thick? Because it wasn't a wahoo. I didn't like it. Because you could probably cut your foot. Is that the way it is in all the parks in Hawaii? Well, that's good that you just get to go out and watch the sunset, stuff like that. That's great. See your daughter. So in Hawaii, do they have the DI? It's called Deseret Industries because they know they have the LDS people in Oahu, and that's what they have, the thrift stores, different things like that here. But yeah, today's a pretty nice day. I went out for a little while. Somebody was supposed to come over and bring me some muffins because I gave them some squash last week, and they're going to make squash muffins or something like that. They're going to bring me some, but they said they'll be over tomorrow. That's my niece, and I'll share some of my squash. I share my tomatoes, plums, of course, cucumbers, and squash. I share that, but I won't share my peppers for some reason. Okay, I don't know. Is that thick grass? Because when I was in Oahu, we went to a couple parks, and both of them had really thick grass. It's worse than crabgrass, man. It's like crabgrass. What is that? You don't know what crabgrass is? It's like thicker grass. You know, in a way, it's kind of like a weed. You know, it'll overtake your lawn. If you get crabgrass, it'll overtake it. It's thicker, 2 or 3 times thicker than regular grass. But when I was in Hawaii, that stuff there, man, it was bad. It was like freaking crabgrass on steroids, man. But anyway, it's nice to get out to the park. Hopefully, there's not too many crackheads out there. You know, too many meth heads out there smoking crack in the park and shit. But that's probably why the killing was in Chicago. You know, it's all about the drugs, and I don't know why. It's just senseless. You know, it's just senseless. And the fires are senseless too. You know, if they ever go to replant, they need to plant a fire break. You know, they need to put a fire break. Like I said, have tanks. Our old tanks, like we donated our tanks to Pakistan. Yeah, it's good stuff, huh? I got a lot of zucchini squash. I don't know if it's zucchini. It's spaghetti squash or something like that. I got yellow and I got green. This is the first year I planted those. First year I planted jalapenos, and both of them are doing good. My corn's not doing all that great, but my tomatoes froze a couple days ago. I don't know. I got a lot of green ones on there, but that's all right. I had quite a bit of tomatoes. But yeah, it was early frost, and took a toll on my tomatoes. Turned my peppers red though, so I guess that's okay. But like I was saying, the fires, we need to get our shit together as a human race and fix these problems, And there's going to be a lot of homeless people, a lot of homeless people. The bread is good. Yeah, if my niece comes tomorrow, she'll probably come in the morning, and she's going to bring me some muffins. I'll show them to you. To me, that's a fair trade. You give them zucchini, they'll bring you back zucchini muffins. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. It's like a couple years ago, the lady down the street, I traded tomatoes. I used to give her a lot of tomatoes, and she'd make me pigs in a blanket. Hot dogs with bread on them, with cheese in the middle. Homemade bread and stuff. It was good. Good trade. I had no complaints. She liked the tomatoes, and I liked the pigs in the blanket. And tomorrow we'll see. She was going to come today, but she didn't make it. But tomorrow's fine. That's what people need to do. They need to learn how to barter, learn how to barter with people. Oh, I saw this freaking stupid people on the net. This guy's going to sue the college because his degree is worthless. That makes me laugh. You're not guaranteed a job, or you're guaranteed your degree. It is worthless, man. And he's trying to sue him. That's freaking hilarious, man. People want to sue over anything. You just can't fix stupid. Just can't fix stupid. Let's see what else is going on. Everybody's always trying to sue somebody, man. Yeah. Is your mom still alive, or did she pass away? Yeah, back in the days, like when we were growing up, me and you, Sandra, all the mothers cooked. All of them did, man. They made homemade bread, whatever, even chili. I like, what's it called? Beans in the crock pot. You could either have having beans or chili beans or whatever. And like these, you just stick one in the crock pot and put some beans in there. Turns out pretty good. But all the mothers knew how to cook back then. All of them. All of them did, man. They all made good bread. My mom knew how to make tortillas, and she taught my sisters. And my sister that passed away, man, she was an excellent baker, man. And as a matter of fact, her daughter's the one that's bringing me the muffins tomorrow. But my middle sister, she passed away, and she knew how to bake really good. All of my sisters know how to cook, bake anyway or whatever. All of them do, And it's everybody wants to go to fast food. They want to go to McDonald's or Jack in the Box or whatever. But back in the days, like when we were growing up, Sandra, like your aunts or your neighbor or whatever. Oh, she's in North Carolina. Oh, shit, man. That place sucks. All the people that are molesting kids, if you look on illegal alien crime report, there's a lot of illegal aliens molesting kids in North Carolina. I would never want to live there, man. And I blame that on the Democrats. I don't want to bring it into politics, but they should have vented those people coming in. And some of them's been deported 5 or 6 times, and they still come back. But North Carolina is the #1 state of illegal aliens molesting kids. Probably other than that, it's probably a good state. I've been there, but it's been a long time. I've been to almost every state, except for Florida and Alaska. But holidays were great. Oh yeah, holidays were great. Thanksgiving and stuff like that, Christmas. Good food, good food. That's why I like this time of the year. Good vegetables, fresh vegetables that taste good, have a taste to them. This is my favorite time of the year. Except for when the early cold hit. I don't know why. But for some reason, it took me a while to get out and start exercising a little bit more. See, I was in a routine, go out 2 or 3 hours in the morning, and then come in and do the podcast, and then goof off or whatever. But when it hit cold, I stayed in the house for a couple days. It's hard to get going again. Oh, they live by the border of Virginia. Yeah, but take a look. It's called Illegal Alien Crime Report. Oh man, a lot of MS-13, I think, around that area in that state. And whoever the mayor is, the governor, whatever, they need to fix that problem. They do. You know, I don't have a problem when Trump sends in the troops because right then it tells you that there's a problem. You know, he's not going to send the troops to Boise, Idaho. There's no problem in Boise, Idaho. You know, we take care of our own. But when they start sending the troops in, that means that the mayor is not doing their fucking job. You know, it's like Lori Lightfoot. If there's fucking shootings every day, she needs to fucking put a stop to it. And then all of a sudden you watch the news report. Oh, we have no suspects. It's like, what the fuck? You guys got cameras everywhere. And there's people right there in the yard that saw the shooting, you know. 2 people died, 4 people got shot, got wounded. You know, at least the shooter, one of the shooters got shot. They live in Elizabeth City. I've never heard of it, but I've probably been around there, you know, been through North Carolina. All the way from Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, blah, 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 all the way up. All I know is the northern East Coast. They're in their 80s. Yeah. You know, I'm glad they're still alive. Do they ever go to Hawaii? Does your parents ever come see you? I had a friend that moved there. I don't know if you know a guy named Don Davis. He's probably be a little bit older than me. He looks like Barry Manilow. Back in the day, he did anyway. He's probably fucking gray hair now. But as soon as he got the money, you know, he was 18. Out on his own. He was a cook and I was a dishwasher at the Ramada Inn. And his goal was to go to Hawaii, and he did. He saved money and got him a plane ticket. Went to Hawaii, mainly because of the weed, you know. But that was early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. His name was Don Davis. And he knew how to cook, so he could probably get him a job at one of the local hotels or restaurants or something like that. Well, that's what he wanted to do, always go to Hawaii. But yeah, I like living in Idaho. I do. It's pretty good. You know, the crime. Oh, it's a big Coast Guard town. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what's weird that people don't know. You know, the Border Patrol and stuff like that. They just think it's north and south. You know, coming from Canada or coming from Mexico. But the Border Patrol is everywhere on both coasts, like even the Coast Guard or whatever. And every international airport has a Border Patrol. Any international airport, there would be a Border Patrol agent there. And that's what the Coast Guard are too. Look for drugs and different things like that. But there's a lot of drugs in North Carolina. A lot of methamphetamine, a lot of violence and cartels and shit like that. And yeah, the mayors and stuff need to put a stop to it. Oh, yeah, it's kind of sad. But if you have a podcast like this, or not a podcast, but a computer, you know, it's just as good. I don't know if you talk to her on the computer or not. But that's how I want to get into the scamming too, like date scamming. I want to bring this up a lot because a lot of people are going to be hurting for money. A lot of people don't have boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever. Our weed is great. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't smoke any. The lady that I went there with, she's straight. I can't even remember if we had a drink or not. I can't remember. But anyway, I want to get into scamming. And, you know, people should be able to talk like this, like what I'm doing. Zoom or Messenger or WhatsApp or whatever the fuck. You know, people need to do that. But if they don't do that, you need to have them send a picture saying, okay, touch your nose, put up 4 fingers, go like this, give me a peace sign. If they can't do that, they're a scammer. And you need to spread this word around for everybody. I don't know if there's a lot of guys scamming women on those date sites, but I know there's a lot of women trying to scam guys. And I tell them, hey, let's do a video chat, and they won't do it. And they go, send me some pictures. I say, just go to YouTube. You'll see what I look like right there, man. That's me every day. That's what I look like. And they won't send me a picture. They do, but it's a total different person. It's blonde hair, blue eyes, and they got the Filipino voice and Oriental voice or whatever. But don't lie, because guys even want Filipino women and Asian women. There's nothing wrong with that. But the pictures that they sent me, you could tell that they're probably Russians. But they always ask for pictures. So if they get pictures from you, that just adds to their portfolio of scamming people. So I want to tell everybody about scamming. We got to put a stop to that too. We got to put a stop to the scamming on the dating websites. It's stupid. I don't see how people could fall for it. I honestly don't. But hopefully everybody's doing okay. And I don't know, in the COVID-19 in Hawaii, has there been very many deaths? I don't know if there has or not. They're harassed when they go to the dollar store, your mom, for by drug cartels or by somebody else, by drug addicts. See, that's why I don't like taking Beatrice around. Whenever I take Beatrice anywhere, that's the first thing she does. She just walks up to somebody and asks them for money, And that's bullshit. And she'll have money in her pocket. And one time we were in California, Anaheim, because I think we were going to Disneyland that day. We stayed there. We went to KFC, and we ordered potato salad. Potato salad came with our meal. We saw this one guy. He was begging for money, And I went over there and gave him a container of potato salad. And I went back to our picnic table that we were eating, or just a table that we were eating. And I saw that guy walk over to the dumpster and just throw it away. And that really pissed me off. Same here at Walmart. On the edge, people were asking for money. This one old guy, he says, I'll work for food or something like that. And I pulled over. I just barely bought a... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they do. If they show their private parts or what, I don't know. But that's what I always say, for me, I always tell them, go to Messenger. And a lot of women say no. I won't, because they've had gross guys on messengers, But I'll say, hey, show me your boobs, man. Show me your boobs. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. But anyway, that guy that was at Walmart, he had a sign saying, no, we work for food. It's pretty bad on Oahu. Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, people should know about scamming, Homeless addicts. But anyway, the guy had a sign that says, I'll work for food. And I just barely went to Little Caesars and got some pizza. And I opened the box. I says, hey, you can have a piece or two, whatever you want. He goes, no, that's just pizza. He didn't want it. He wanted money for beer or drugs or something like that. But he had a sign that says, I'll work for food. And I tried to offer him some pizza. I think I gave him a piece. He says, oh, that's just pizza. He was ungrateful. And that came out of my pocket. I was working at the time. I worked for that money. I didn't get anything from the government or anything like that. And some people are, just ungrateful. What else is going on? Let me see. Oh yeah, just the fires in Oregon too, man. Wiping out towns, just burning down people's houses and stuff. Oh God, that is crazy. This shit should never happen. I personally myself, I am a tree hugger, but I know that the undergrowth needs to be taken care of. Somehow we need to get that out and take it out to the desert. Just take it to the desert. Pretty soon that desert would be farmland. But we don't do that. We just wait till lightning strikes and forest fires and shit like that and wipes out millions and millions of dollars. And we need to get our shit together as human beings for free energy, for free internet, free food. Like you said, Germany has community gardens. When I was there, I didn't see any community gardens. When I was there, I didn't talk to too many people. You know, it was kind of like 50-50. Some of them were for Americans, some of them were against Americans. But it was a beautiful country, and people would go out on the side of the roads on their days off. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. You offer people, and and they're ungrateful. One time at there's a grocery store just about 4 or 5 blocks from here. There's a hey, how's it going? Is it Mo or Mo? See, I don't know. I think he's from East LA. I think I'm not for sure. But anyway, there's a guy and his wife and 2 kids was on the corner asking for money, and they were sitting under the shade tree, and I was at a stoplight. So I just honked the horn, rolled down the window. I had $10, and the guy came over, and I gave it to him. He didn't even say thank you or anything. He just like grabbed it. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hopefully, same with you. Hey, look what I grew. I don't know if you saw that or not. I grew these, man. Red jalapenos. I wonder if people in East LA are addicted to these. You think? Awesome. Yeah, I grew these. I didn't even know they even came in red. But I also grew this and this one. Look at this one. That sucker's heavy, man. It's over a foot long. But yeah, hopefully everything's good in East LA. Yeah, that's what I was just saying earlier. If you make a pot of beans or whatever, just stick a jalapeno in there. It's good. See, I don't know if you get tired of eating rice. If you put it in a pot or whatever. Sometimes it's good to add cream of mushroom. You put cream of mushroom in there when the water's boiling, and then put your rice in there. That's pretty good. Add a can of whole kernel corn. It kind of changes it, but yeah, I love rice. Always gotta go, man. Can you say he? Well, hopefully you're doing good, man. Hey, Rose Spark is already. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, cool. There you go. Yeah, German people are clean people. They're good people, man. But yeah, you need to burn that one, man. Mo, torch it up, man. Puff puff pass. Okay, later. Take it easy. Cook some rice, man. Put some jalapenos in there. But I love beans and rice. I do. I love tortillas. There's nothing wrong with it, man. I'm blessed with a poor man's palate. I love beans and rice. I love potatoes, macaroni and cheese. I'm blessed with a poor man's palate. I love all that stuff. Puff puff pass. There's Juan. See, that's what I want. I want somebody to invent a joint that never fucking burns down. You take 2 hits, you fucking pass it to the next person, man, and it just goes around the world. Hopefully nobody's got herpes, but puff puff pass. You know, invent a joint that will never burn down. That'd be cool. So how's everything going, Juan? Getting ready to watch football? I don't even know. Is anybody playing today or not? Rams? Right now, Joe Namath is on there. Fucking Joe Namath looks like shit, man. He's an old dude. Looks like he weighed like fucking 165. Skinny old man. But yeah, not today. No football today. Oh, college. Yeah, college football, of course. That's about it. I don't even know if college is playing. Probably soccer or some shit. But yeah, I grew up with Joe Namath and stuff like that. But he's an old dude now. Tomorrow at 5, Tim. Okay, I might watch part of it. To me, watching sports to me is a waste of time. You know, it's okay to watch it, But like some people watch baseball, basketball, football, soccer, boxing, blah blah blah, and next thing you know, they're old like me. They're 60 years old and said, "What the fuck did I do?" He was quarterback, couch quarterback, or whatever the hell you want to call those people, who sit on the couch and watch sports all day. Some people do that. That's what they do on the weekends: drink beer, smoke dope, and watch sports for years and years and years and years. You know, I guess that's all right if that's what they do. If that's what they enjoy. I've done it before, not for a long period of time, but sports bores me anymore. I don't know why. It just does. I get upset that those guys are making that kind of money. But personally, the game that I did see, the Texans, they're not a very tight game. They're fucking sloppy. They're a fucking sloppy football team. To me, it was a clean game. The good refs or whatever got good calls and shit like that. The fucking coach for the fucking Texans, like he had his call sheet or whatever it's called. Yeah, they do suck. But if you go back and you look at the Texan when he's doing his call, I don't know what it's called. The fucking game sheet, game fucking card or whatever. Looks like he's fucking ordering pizza from Domino's or some shit. When they fucking put the camera on him. Yeah, the Texans suck. Yeah. They're going to be in the hole all the way. It's going to take them probably the next 2 or 3 games. They're probably going to lose. Because the way I saw, they're a sloppy team. Kansas City, they're pretty tight. They might make it to the Super Bowl, but they won't win. They'll make it to the playoffs for sure. But I don't see them taking the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. I do not. The reason why? This is the reason why. There's going to be a lot of injuries this year. I hate to say it, but there's going to be a lot of injuries with those guys. When I drank, I liked the parties. Yeah, sometimes I did. Most of the time, I just don't like people that are buzzkills. It's like Beatrice. We were doing meth for a short period. To me, it was a buzzkill. Why do drugs when it's not even good? Sloppy that cake game. Yeah, they did look sloppy that game. They did, honestly. The quarterback, I don't know what the fuck his name is. He's good. He's good. He'll be better in a few years. He's a new quarterback or whatever. He's probably one of the top playing quarterbacks. Both of them are top. But the ones from the Texan, he's a good quarterback. You can tell. It's just that the team is sloppy. And let me see. Kansas City, well, one of these days they're going to have a fucking defense. Not their defense, but they're going to play against the team that has a defense. It's going to fucking hurt their team, man, because their team is not buff. Like number 25, to me, you look like Kevin Hart. That's what I thought. Like I said, it looked like a tasseling. When he got the ball and stuff, he could roll his way around the guys, because he's small and shit. But one of these days, somebody's going to fucking hit him hard. And he ain't going to get up, man. It's going to fuck him up. There's a couple of guys that are pretty small on that team. When guys are fucking over 100 pounds bigger than you and, almost a foot taller, they're going to fuck those guys up. And that's what I see about Kansas City. It's a good team, good tight team, but they're going to get hurt. I hate to say it, but they will. And I don't see them taking the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. Yeah, a while back. When was this, like 1942 or something? Face it, Juan, the Rams suck, man. They always suck. Something about the Hispanic community. L.A., man, L.A. The Raiders. It was always the Raiders, man. The Raiders. Sorry, Juan, I want to offend you, man. I have to offend somebody today, so I'm going to offend you. It's like Houston when you said the Texans. Who the fuck's the Texans, man? It was always the Oilers, Yeah, no, I don't like basketball. What's weird is I'd never even seen Kobe Bryant even play a game. I don't watch sports like I said. I used to. But Kobe was a man. I have nothing bad to say about Kobe at all. But I've never seen him play a game, ever. I don't watch basketball. So, like I say, some people do. That's what they do all weekend long. Drink beer, smoke dope, watch sports. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Okay, see, I never watched Kobe. I've never seen that Lewis guy for the rights. What was it called? Black rights, or I can't remember. I didn't really know who that guy was. I didn't know who Chris Ledoux is. He's a big country western singer. I had a chance to meet that dude. I don't know who he is. See, I'm in my own little world. My world's good, you know. I'm happy, content, whatever I'm doing, you know. I don't get into sports because people get into arguments and stuff like that. But I remember all the Hispanics around this area, they always said the Raiders, man, the Raiders. They always have the Raider jackets. But like if Green Bay plays, I'll watch Green Bay, stuff like that. But to me, sports, um, I don't know. It just takes up too much time, you know, too much time. Honestly, every play has been played. Every play has been played. It's just a different person playing. It's just like chess. Every play has been played. You know. But yeah, I never saw Kobe, and I respect Kobe. She's in jail. Maybe she'll be out on the 14th. I don't know. But she sent me a letter yesterday. Said come and wander out. Excuse me. She's got money on her debit card or whatever. I'm not going to do it. You know. I just wait till the 14th. Why make a bondsman richer than what they need to be? Fuck those guys. Those guys are assholes. But if she gets out on the 14th or whatever, I'll let her. Well, the thing is, she got it for failure to appear and what's it called? Unlawful entry. Unlawful entry. She's probably staying in a shed or whatever, and the owner found out and called the cops. You know. But that's what's too weird about the Cassia County. You go to Cassia County recent booking, and you look at those guys, and they look like some of them when they take their picture. It's like a high school annual picture. You know, they're all smiling and all happy and stuff like that. My son's in there this time. You know, I think he's going to go to court on the 14th. Yeah, everybody's into football. Everybody, you know. This is I'm a little bit different. You know, I can watch it, but I'm not going to watch fucking 4 games in one day. I'm not going to fucking click it from here to here to here. You know, um, it's just the way I am. Some people are into NASCAR. I don't like NASCAR. You know, it's crazy. I used to watch sports back in the day. You know, quite a bit, but it just wasted my day. Waste the whole day. Your son's in Cassia County, facing life. See, mine got it for he ran a stop sign and he got it for no driver's license and failure to purchase or insurance or some bullshit like that. Your, is your son in Cassia County? But yeah, you go to those you go to that website, Cassia County recent bookings. Some of those guys are smiling. Are you from Idaho? That sucks. You know, my son went to prison for a short period. He got it for grand theft. He stole a motorcycle, and he had it for like 6 or 8 months or something like that. And I asked him, "Hey, where do you? Because it's a pretty nice bike." I said, "Hey, where did you get that?" He said, "Oh, Dad, I traded it for that 4 wheeler I had and a few dollars or something like that." And I thought, "Fuck no, man! It was like a $9,000 or $10,000 motorcycle. You know, it was a nice one." And he got busted when they pulled him over. The serial numbers were scratched off, and he got arrested, and they got bonded out or some bullshit. And then he ran for about 3 or 4 years, and then when they caught him, they sent him away for a while. You know, but he got it for grand theft. On this one, on mine, is that in California? Wow, I don't know. Mine's doing good. Stream keeps cutting out because that one day, man, my battery was low. But see, that's what's bad about the people that are going to prison. They'll be never be able to vote, carry a weapon, get a job. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. San Joaquin Valley, is that L.A.? Probably over drugs or some shit. Man, I'm drilling. What it is my teeth back here. It's one of my fillings fell out, and I need to go to the dentist and stuff. It's kind of weird, and all of a sudden I just drill. Maybe it looks like I have a stroke or something. No, Fresno area. So, do you know Juan? Wow, I have a lot of Hispanics on my channel. What the hell's going on here? Too many freaking Hispanics. I'm gonna have to split you guys up somehow. No, my neighbor, he's a Hispanic. I just talked to him today. He's pretty cool. He's originally from Mexico. Good guy. Excellent guy, man. But yeah, most of that stuff, I don't know if your son got it for drugs or what. But see, that's what's crazy. They're gonna go to fucking Chino or some shit. It's gonna fuck him up forever. You know, it's gonna be sad. See, when my son went to prison, I didn't see him. I didn't write him. And that's what happens. At first, when they get there, oh, you're Native American? Cool. See, I say I'm Native American. People laugh, but I don't know what the hell I am. You know, Native from Pearly, Native from Idaho. I'm a Native American. People say, no, you're not. You're Caucasian. Okay. What am I? What am I? I'm an American, born in the United States. To me, I'm considered a Native American. But I know what you're saying. You're Native American because your parents were here, your grandparents, your great grandparents, all the way back 700 years. But my family's been here since the late 1600s. What's that? 400 years. So I consider myself a Native American, which I have no Native American blood in me. I don't think. It's hard to say. I like Native American women, though. They're pretty hot looking, most of them. That sounds like I'm a pervert, I guess. Only when I'm awake. Um, yeah, it's sad that the younger generation that is going to prison, because they get screwed up. I even did a video on an ex-gang member. He wore the blue, and I think that's a Cribs. The blue uniform, and he said what sucks is that he goes to prison, and then the people that he was in friends there, they get released or they get transferred somewhere else, and he's there by himself, and then the day he decides that straighten up or whatever, he's going to go straight. He's going to get out, but as he's walking out the gate, they fucking transport him to another fucking place because he have other criminal charges against him, so he has to do another 18 months or some shit like that. So it's hard on people, And I hate to say it about the blacks. The black on black violence is out of control everywhere, And they don't say too much about the Native Americans. That's what sucks. Okay, the Native Americans, this is what I see. The U.S. government screwed you guys over. Okay, like they're bitching about the tomahawk chop, Kansas City queefs, shit like that, the names like that. But when they went and got bin Laden, his code name was Geronimo. And Geronimo was one of the greatest chiefs of all times, in the Native American. Plus, the weapons of mass destruction, the Black Hawk, the Tomahawk missile, the Apache, the Comanche, the Chinook is not, what do you call it, a weapon of mass destruction. It's just transport. But you got the Black Hawk helicopter, you got the Comanche, and you got the Apache helicopters. Plus you got the Tomahawk missiles. So the Native Americans should be complaining about that. And when they went to get Bin Laden, they called him Geronimo. His code name was Geronimo when they went and got him. And that's kind of shitty. The Apache. Really, the Apache, it's a hell of a helicopter, man. You know, but I don't know if that offends you guys or not. I don't know. You know, but the Comanche can fly upside down. It's like, what the fuck? How the hell can it do that? You know, and it's got a hole in the wheel rotor or whatever the hell it's called, but it can fly upside down. It's like, whoa. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Black Hawk Downs. But see, in Vietnam, I've rode those helicopters. I was never in Vietnam, but I rode the ones over there called the Hueys, you know. And why don't they stick with those kind of names like a Huey? I don't know what the hell a Huey is. But after that, they started naming them Native American names. And I don't know why, you know. But to me, that should have upset a lot of people. They're upset because of the Mount Rushmore. I don't think they should be upset at that. They say that it's a Native American land or something like that, but they got Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse is going to be even bigger than those, you know. The monuments and stuff like that, even though the monuments are bad, they should still keep them there. I have no place to talk because I'm white or whatever. But when you have the Confederate flag, Confederate general and stuff like that, no, I never have. No. But see, the history is going to be wiped out. The history will be wiped out, and that's shitty. Even though it's bad history, it needs to be there. You know, it needs to be there to tell people, to remind people of what happened. You know, when they take away the Confederate flag. See, what's funny is my name's Rector. Okay, I come from Germany, of course. That's why I've told this story hundreds of times. Just after the Pilgrims landed, we were here in Rectortown, Virginia. There's a place called Rectortown, Virginia. More than likely, my family started that. More than likely. That's where the Rector started from. But anyway, there's a lady called Sarah Rector. She's black. She looks just like me, man. Looks like looking in a mirror. Look her up, Sarah Rector. She was the richest black woman in the world at one time. Okay? So, I guess her parents passed away, but the government gave them some land. And when they gave them the land, they hid oil on it, just like the Beverly Hillbillies, man. That's probably where they got the story of the Beverly Hillbillies. But anyway, she was pretty rich, and she was pretty young. A lot of the white guys around the world wanted to be her caretaker. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I understand that. It was a sacred area. They shouldn't have done that, but I don't think they should take it down. You know, a lot of them are complaining about taking it down. You know, that's the problem. I know that it was a sacred land. I know people that live there in the Black Hills right now. They're living there. You know, they're upset. They should have been upset doing it. There should have been a problem. But there was a Wounded Knee. I think it's called Wounded Knee or something like that. They had a standoff with the government for a while back in the day. But anyway, Sarah Rector. Okay, this is what's great. The best revenge is success. Okay, she got a bunch of money because I think it was in Oklahoma. They hid oil. Okay, she went out and she got her a big Buick or something like that. And what she'd do is she'd go pick up these little black kids in the morning, you know, that had to go to school because they couldn't ride the school bus because they were black. They had to walk to school. They couldn't ride with the white people, you know. Yeah, I know. Sucks. Sucks bad, you know. It does. Because they go in there and they tear up their land, they pollute the water, they do a lot of shit. Let's see. Oh, cool. That's great. I will have to look him up if I remember it. Because all this stuff that goes down, I don't know if it's on again, because I don't watch these shitty videos, you know. I never watch what I. Yeah. See, I don't know if they call them Native Americans in Canada or not. I don't know what they call, you know, they have different Indian tribes there in Canada. And I don't know if they're called the Native Americans too. But anyway, the Sarah Rector, okay. She got a big Buick and she'd go pick up these little black kids in the morning, cold days, snowy days or whatever. And she would drive the little black kids to school, past the rich families and stuff like that. But she was rich. And look her up, Sarah Rector, the richest black girl in the world at one time. You know, that's to me that's cool. That's what I like to see. The best revenge is success. Is success. It's like the black people. You think you're down now? Don't fucking commit a crime. Don't do something fucking stupid. Don't like those people that are coming out of from looting and stuff, and they got shoes and they got hats and whatever the fuck they take, and then all of a sudden, hey, look at your aunt Critique, what's her name? Laquifa. Look at Laquifa, man. Little Bubba, look at your aunt Laquifa. She's a star. She's on television, and she's looting shit out of the stores. Don't fucking do that. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I know that you're Native American too, Sandra. Part Native American. That's kind of cool. I have a lady friend. Yeah, I have a lady friend on the East Coast. I've known her for I don't know over 10 years, 15 years now. She's an older lady. I think she's 77. She's Native American. We get along pretty well. Uh, Her mom was Native American, 100%, and her dad was Italian, and he was in the Marines, I guess, and her brother was in the Marines. Uh, yeah, it's sad. We still need to get along. See, like here in Idaho, we have like Fort Hall. We have different Indian reservations. Kind of shitty, I think, but they have the casinos. It's like what the fuck? It's not the same. It's not the same. It's crazy how they treated the Native Americans. Probably 15 years ago or so, I told some of the people that I knew that were Native Americans they needed to get together and sell marijuana back in them days. You know, rent out a room, have a motel resort of some sort, and all the weed you can smoke for one day, like $100. This is like 15 years ago. You get a free room for $100, not a free room, but it's going to cost you $100. But you can go smoke weed all day long, as much weed as you want it, you know. And I didn't know if the American government could stop them or not, but I told them, and I think it kind of be like Amsterdam in a way. But I think they tried that in South Dakota, and the government came in and shut them down because they were growing marijuana. And to me, the government shouldn't have a say so for that. I hate the F word. That's why I say it. I want to offend people. You know. Like Lakota, yeah, I know the people that are Lakota. Yeah, see, that's why I say the F word. It's only a word. Like some people say they hate the N word. Some people say they hate the F word. You know, I do. I want to offend people to make them think it's only a word. It's only a word, man. That's all it is. I want people to, whenever I offend you, I want you to think about what you're doing. People give me a thumbs down. To me, that's good because I offended you. We're not the same. We're not the same. You don't think like me. I don't think like you. I love the F word. Yeah, see? Some people do, some people don't. You know, and people give me thumbs down, and it makes me, it doesn't hurt my feelings because we're not the same. I don't think like Juan. Juan doesn't think like me. It's rude. No, it's not rude. It's a word. It's not rude. It's in your mind. It's in your mindset. It's in your mindset. It's not. It's not rude. It's not rude. Okay. It's like say the word shit. Okay. It's not PC. That's the thing. It's not PC. Okay. Take the word shit. Okay. People don't like hearing the word name shit. Okay. But what if the flower rose, like a rose, was called shit? You know, what if it wasn't called rose? What if it was called shit? It's just a word. It's just a word. You know. You know what I'm saying? It offends you. I know it does. It doesn't. It's not PC. That's the thing. It's not PC. And I'm glad I offend you. Honestly, I am. Because it makes you think we're not the same. We are not the same. And I want to offend people. I want them to stop and think. Yeah, here, smell this. It smells like shit. And really, it's a rose. You know, it's just a word. Yeah. Okay. Um, Say, for instance, the word fag. In the UK, fag means a cigarette. Okay? Here, it offends people if you say the word fag. In the UK, it means a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? It's just a word. It's just a word. You know. The only word I don't use is I'll never take the yeah, that's the way I am. I'm not PC and I never will be. I will never take the Lord's name in vain, but other than that, I'll say every other word. Sometimes I wish I could say the other words, like the N word on this, because GWN, out of Chicago, we got the N words in caps. They do. That town is full of the N word. Chicago, you know. That's not PC for me saying it. But the only words I won't say, I'll never take the Lord's name in vain. Ever, 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 ever. The other ones are just words. They're just words. Okay, like George Carlin, 7 words you can never say on TV. Shit, piss, cunt, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. You could never say those on TV, you know. And I'll probably get banned on YouTube for saying it. But George Carlin, he was a pretty smart guy. He's dead now, but the dude was smart, you know. If you watch his comedy, he makes a lot of sense, you know. He's probably one of my biggest heroes of all times. But yeah, I'm glad I offend people. Honestly, I am. Because it makes them think we're not the same. And we have to think different. Let's see. Yeah, I'll never say it. I'll never say that. But the F word probably comes out of my mouth, you know, 10 times a day at least, you know. And like I said, the word fag, look it up. It's a cigarette in the UK. You know, some people hate that word. Some people hate it. I wish I could still use that word, but I can't use that word either. See, that's half my vocabulary, saying those kind of words. That's the way I am. I'm not PC, and I never will be PC. The N word, to me, is not just black. It's white, brown, Native American, Chinese, whatever the hell. If I want to call them the N word, they're the N word, you know. To me, it's like white trash, you know. It's the same thing. Whatever, Sandra. Sandra's cool, you know. See, that's why I want to start this. I want people to argue and stuff like that because we're not the same, you know. We'll never be the same. We're unique. All of us are unique. And this channel right here is for the misfits. We're all misfits on this channel. We're not perfect, you know. Some people drink beer, some people smoke dope. I love him too. Yeah, people are too sensitive. You know, they're too sensitive, man. You know. All I can tell you is if you don't like my channel, be smart enough to click it off, give me a thumbs down, get the fuck out. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. It's not that hard. But that's what this channel is for. It's for misfits. And if I do offend people, I'm glad. When they give me a thumbs down, yeah, I bet you do work hard. You know, I used to work hard. I used to put in a lot of hours, man. And I pushed myself over the edge too hard. Getting involved in the money and the hours and stuff like that. All my life. Yeah, I know, Diane. You're a good person too. I know you are. I know you're a good person. You just that's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's fine. You know, I have no problem with it. But the other guy, I forgot his name. Was it Joaquin? Something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, working hard, that's a problem. People get tied up in working hard. They're working, they work, and they work, and they work. And then took them 5, 6, 7, 8 years to get where they're going to be, you know, maybe even longer. And then just hit fucking a hard time, just a couple of them. Because see, it pushed me over the edge. I quit working 3 years ago. I'm never going back. Yeah, you have freedom of speech. See, I was in the Guards 21 years. And I have freedom of speech. The thing is, the Antifa, they have freedom of speech too. Until they start messing with other people's stuff. And as soon as they start messing with somebody that worked for their stuff, there's a problem there. Let's see. Yeah. See, I was working so much I didn't have time to drink and smoke. Yeah, it doesn't matter what age you are. You still have freedom of speech. Diane's probably a good person, you know. She just, and his name is Joaquin. Yeah, I got to remember that. Is it Joaquin? Probably if I look it up. I don't have a pen, but I'll remember that. I'll try to remember it anyway. Next time I'll put a pen over here and remind me again. But I'll look him up. Well, I've been going on for an hour, but you know, we all have freedom of speech, and Diane has her own opinion. You know, she doesn't like that word. I know a lot of words that people that don't. Um, some people don't like pit bulls. You know, we're all different. We're not the same. Yeah, but I'm getting old, man. I'm 60. Look at that fucking gray hair, man. You know what? I look better than fucking uh, Nancy Pelosi and shit like that. That's what's weird about Nancy Pelosi and the lady from Chicago. They got caught doing their hair during the COVID-19. And what's her name? Maxine Waters. She's just fucking pissed. She's pissed because she won the James Brown look-alike contest, and she was one of the judges. That's why she's pissed. People are pissed off at Trump because he just jumped the line. You know, he never was into politics, and he became president of the United States. I don't know what to say. You know, I don't know what to say about the politics. It's just crazy. But I'm glad everybody came in today. I'm glad people got a little bit upset. That's what I want. I want to see people get a little bit upset. Not far enough to physically hurt somebody, but to express their feelings. You know, get their anger out, say what they feel. You know. Well, Diane's 59. I don't know what she looks like. More than likely, she's pretty hot. But I want to thank Lupita. Is that her name? Lupita? I'm not for sure. Juan, Sandra, Diane. Sandra, I know my folks, 40 and under. Yeah, okay. I want to thank everybody. And what was that other dude's name? I forget the dude from East LA. See, I know I'm getting old. People my age, they shouldn't be in politics. Old white people. Get rid of Pelosi. Get rid of Schumer. You know, Juan. Mo. There you go. Mo. I don't know if his name's Mo or it's Mo. Yeah, I want to thank him. A couple people from LA. And Diane. I don't know where Diane's from. But thanks for being here. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Get rid of Trump. That's your opinion. Have a good day.